Hello everyone and welcome to Spacefleet Heat Death, one of those demos that came out as part of the whole Steam Next Fest deal. This game from Joshua, the solo developer. We've got a whole bunch of quick fixes listed here and something shooting stuff in the background. It's pretty loud right now, so let me just cut that down. We certainly can do high quality here. Laser beams visible. Well, of course we want laser beams visible. So, let's see how this describes itself. The description in Steam says, hostile fleet incoming, ETA 60 days. Trade resources, gamble, and hunt bandit fleets to earn credits. Build up your forces against a superior enemy and prepare for a final stand in this realism-focused space RPG filled with railguns, high-energy lasers, and torch drives. I still don't know how we make torch drives, but okay, so that is the idea behind this. And let's go for it. Survivor, probably, let's just go with the basics first. Learn the basics. Whoa. So it's got style. Most people are dead here or missing in action. I'm impressed we have... I've been promoted. I'm acting captain now. I was about to say I was impressed that 42% of our life support was still functional. Can sort of go like this. The little ambient dots are sort of going along with the camera, which is... Can we just remove those? They're probably not ideal. Screen shake is fine. The ambient little specks that go with the camera are weird though, because they're going with the camera. Oh, sound changes when you do that. Move vertically is Q and E. Hold shift to move faster. Control doesn't really move slower, so I don't know about that. Well, with WAS and D it does. Oh, now it's not turning focused on that. Sometimes right click turns focused on the ship, and sometimes it doesn't. This is the middle mouse button, and then this is W and S. This is how the camera turns when you're right-clicking. Okay, this is Viper. Do you read? Pre-dawn blue. Okay. Why did they pick that particular sound for the message acknowledgement sound? Acting captain. Understood. Look, we're the only ships left in the fleet and this fight isn't over yet. I need your help. What can I do? Nearby hostile track 2915 is preparing to fire missiles on us. Our railguns are heavily damaged, but your PDCs still work. You need to repair your ship first. Click on the green diamond and select it. It's a tiny little green diamond. Here you'll see each module on your ship. Click the wrench icon beside your... Uh-oh, it's getting choppy now. Why is it getting choppy? Okay. Wrench icon. It's got another cursor there. I can barely see the wrench icons being wrench icons. Let's take a look at the UI skill thing. Okay. Let's clutter up our screen. Okay. Still little icons. The little wrench icons are still small, but okay. Beside your crew and drive module. Okay, we can only do one wrench at a time. Good enough. Now that your drive is back on, now try moving to the beacon. Oh, to beacon 1. It should be near your ship. Beacon 1 is there. Okay. Toggle move mode. Press M. I guess I'll go like that. Okay, the error thing needs to go. We're moving. I don't know what kind of engines we have, but we're moving. Can we see our stats? Beacon 2 is below the ship. Well, it says Beacon 2 is over there, actually. Incorrect. Okay, I pressed M for move mode. Maybe I'm still in move mode. Change destination height. Control to move. Control and move mouse up and down. Well, okay, that's not working. Say, how do I focus back on my ship? You should probably have told me a way to... Okay. Maybe now... Okay, okay. I have to select my ship first. And then move. And while in move mode, control, move mouse up and down. Oh gosh. Can't I just click on Beacon 2? How do I know that I'm hitting this? I guess that's me hitting that, right? Maybe? Nope. Okay, I guess I have to hit that thing. Okay, right? Is that it? I guess that's how you do it. You have to hit that little thing. And it's slowing down. Press R while hovering cursor over the track to face it as it moves. Well, we're not on a track right now. Follow ship, press F while hovering cursor over the track. Well, we're still not moving. Follow selected ship. Okay. Can we get rid of this thing? Okay, we have to go to Beacon 3 anyway. So Beacon 3 is there. I don't see a little dotty thing otherwise. Well, it says it's above my ship though. Oh, there is a little thing there. Okay. Does that work? I mean, okay, wait. Control there? Maybe. Okay, back F. Are you gonna go there now? Oh yeah. Big nozzle though. And slowing down. You don't need your big engine to make maneuvers over the space of a few kilometers. Set your PDC system to defense mode. Okay. Oh, we're defending. Good thing I don't have to do too much for that. They're out of missiles. Set your PDCs to offense and take them out. Okay, we should probably indicate who we're offensive against, right? I'm trying to zoom out here. No. Okay. Let's get out of here. That's the last of them? Because there's other red spots right there. Alright. Well, that's tutorial 1, folks. Next. Commander Murray did not survive the wounds he took from the ambush. As his second in command, you are now the commander of this faction or what's left of it. Here's the situation. The antimatter drive prototype we stole from the Atlas Research Group, so I guess we may have done some incorrect things. Should have been an easy score. It was a trap. Atlas tracked us the entire trip back from the Jovian system. By the time we realized the deal was an ambush, it was too late. The good news is we're still alive with 2 warships and 1 cargo hauler left. We also managed to scrape together some credits from the wrecks. The bad news, it's not enough. OSINT, or Operational Intelligence, let's just say, shows an Atlas war fleet burning hard from the Jovian system. They've come to finish the job. This sure seems like Expanse kind of stuff. And they're bringing enough firepower to make sure. If we want to survive, we need credits and we need more ships. We have a couple of months before they reach Earth Luna. Well, these torch ships are sure slow for torch ships. But, you know, we're just getting into antimatter, so who knows. Use the local stations to trade and hit the gambling dens. We have gambling dens in space if you're feeling lucky. Good luck, Commander. You're going to need it. Because we're gambling. We need luck for gambling, you see. Of all things to do in space, greetings, Commander. Welcome to the strategic map. Feel free to look around. Well, that at least WASD works pretty well. Middle click to track. Middle click. Ooh, tracking Earth. We have a station. It looks like the Chinese have got the moon pretty well locked up here because they've got one on the Earth Moon L1 and another one on the Earth Moon L2. So, yep. Apparently at L5 there's an Itokawa. New Leipzig. Well, I guess Becca will be happy. New Frankfurt. Rubicon. Well, you don't want to cross that. Okay. Shape of a track depends on its type. Location, station, and fleet. So, location is round, stations are square, and fleets are diamonds. The actual orbits seem all circular. We have 100,000 credits sitting here. Okay, so now what do I do? Let's start with the basics. Click on any track you see. This sets it as a target. Well, that seemed like I was setting that as a target. Fine. Yemen? No? Okay, it wanted right click. You need to specify because middle click seemed to be doing just fine as something, but it's right click that we need to do. Or maybe middle click then right click was what we needed to do. This panel is where you'll see information about your target track. Again, feel free to peruse. Okay. Color of the track indicates its relationship to your faction. Green is owned, gray neutral, blue ally, and red hostile. Look for our main fleet. There, I guess. Now click the select button. I thought I had already selected it. This panel lets you control your fleet or station. Note that you can only select tracks you own. The text attached to a track shows its faction, track ID, and name. You may also see a +1 beside its station track. This means it has one fleet in port. Okay. Right-clicking on a track you own selects it. When they say track, they mean the little icon. They mean icon. They don't mean the path. as far as I know. So if you don't own it, it is set as the nav target. Take time to explore the panel and get a handle on things. We need to move this fleet to Rubicon Station. No, we must not cross it. Anyway, to rendezvous with our cargo hauler and start trading. Rubicon +1. Okay, so now it's our main fleet here. Oh, now it's left click. Okay. That's a lot of stuff over there. In the navigation tab, you can adjust your flight settings such as the G's and acceleration ratio. Gosh. Each ship class has a different max acceleration. This is the highest acceleration is capable of. A fleet can only move as fast as its slowest ship. Your main fleet's max acceleration is 0.0196 G. You can see this under the current data in the navigation tab. When adjusting your flight's acceleration, you can modify the amount changed. So click plus or minus, hold control and click, I guess, hold shift, and then shift and control if you want to go by 1 G. The acceleration G value is automatically set to the fleet's max acceleration. When underway, fleets cannot be stopped. Okay. Whoa. What are we even pointing at there? Oh, it's pointing at that. Max acceleration exceeded. Good. When you're good to go, simply press Start Flight button. It will be replaced by a warning if the flight is invalid. Collision warning, insufficient delta V. We have delta V somewhere around here. It says top velocity is 4.68 right now. Delta V's down here. We don't have much delta V for a futuristic ship. No wonder they're taking forever to get here. What do I need to get it down to not have the max acceleration exceeded? Oh, maybe I need to adjust the deceleration? Okay, it's got little deceleration dots. I wish Kerbal had deceleration dots and acceleration dots. Deceleration has to be much faster, apparently, though. Okay, why is it going like that? Oh, I guess because the Rubicon is going to come around to here by the time we get there. I don't think with our current delta V's we should be trying to go in a straight line to it. Yeah, no, it did say 0.0196. Maybe it's not lit up. It looks like it's lit up, but maybe it's not lit up. You definitely want half-half. I think maybe it's not actually lit up. I don't know. We'll see. No, it says adjust flight settings so acceleration, deceleration are below your... So... Oh, okay. I get it. It wants the balance to be such that... Oh, I can't move it more than 50. I thought I could change this so that this was more than 50, but apparently not. Maybe I can... If I go like this... Okay. But why can't we start decelerating here? So we're only accelerating for this bit, but that we're decelerating all this amount. And it's changing very quickly, you see here. Oh, now it's flipped all the way to over there. And now we have a lot of time for our deceleration, so I can increase this. But it changes everything then. Now it works. I better start flight before it changes things more. Orbitable, false. Oh, no, it changed things again. This is confusing partly because, I mean, we're not used to the straight line things and it's not doing it right. Because when you think about it, it's saying that we're going to use 5 kilometers per second. 5 kilometers per second probably isn't good enough to try and make a straight line path in the Earth system. Anyway, let's go before it changes its mind. Now we have timescale controls. Probably isn't a proper orbital simulation. It's trying some sort of shortcut approximation. And we can use F1. Okay, so there's F2, F4. At least we have time warp. Okay, so we finished doing the acceleration burn. It'd be funny if we crashed into that thing. It certainly seems like it ignores gravity of the Earth in particular, yeah. So now we're slowing down and using that delta V. But it seems like we're not meeting up with the Rubicon at all. Did I accidentally go for New Frankfurt? I'm definitely targeting the Rubicon. Wait, Rubicon was nowhere near where we were. Am I crazy, or was Rubicon nowhere near where we were? Wasn't it? We were close to New Frankfurt. We were not close to Rubicon. Cheats. Also, I can't tilt this map. This is a 2D map. I can't tilt it so that we can see inclination of things. Station screen, our hauler Merrymaker is in a separate fleet. Move it to the main fleet. I think maybe I need to shrink the UI again, because the message is in the way of me trying to actually move the Merrymaker. Or, oh, maybe, oh. Maybe we can do it some other way then. Where is the Merrymaker? Can we get the fleet here? God. Maybe, oh, hail is what brings this up. But this is sort of in the way. Maybe it's just getting in the way. Okay, now we can do it. We can repair the ships at the same time. Okay. You can change the time scale. Right. Okay, repair fleet. How do I know how long this is going to take? Well, it's got a lot of information here. I don't know what it all means. How is this even working? I mean, we've taken out some... Okay, I think it's happening. Because it's taking our credits. Okay, fast forward. Okay, resupply. Well, if I click up here, well, it doesn't light up. Well, when I click there, okay, while it's lit up, it does it, okay. I guess that's how it is, all right. I sort of expected it being lit up to mean that it's accessible, not that it's active, but... Oh, it's done. Since the fleet is in Rubicon's port, we can't see its track from the map. You need to go to Rubicon's attachment tab and click on it. Oh gosh. Go to the Basics tab and select it. Okay, attachment tab, Basics tab. Select. Our fleet automatically refuels at every port. Fleet. Auto refuel. Okay. Trade tab. Trading. Oh, they trade automatically. I don't have to have any skills. I actually wanted to do trading, but I guess they trade automatically. That's a little bit sad. So, okay, how do I get out of the map view? By adjusting the settings. Well, now we've left Rubicon. In the navigation tab. Navigation. No, M does not do that. How do I go back to my fleet to see my ship? Okay, you're going too fast. You're going too fast. F also does not do that. How do I get back to the like tactical screen that we used to have? Is it going to meet up with New Frankfurt now? It didn't really aim for that right. But anyway. Okay. It's refueling automatically. Oh, it's off doing its trading thing. I don't know what it's carrying. Superconductors. It's got superconductors. That's only 5 out of 382 tons that it could possibly carry. At least it's got a profit margin. It's got to sell at 15,000 credits after buying at 11,000. It wasn't able to carry that much because we just don't have enough credits, I suppose. It left a little bit of margin. Where is it going though? Moon? So these are all like in geosynchronous orbit. It's heading out to the moon. Well, at least in that respect it's functional. Slowing down, which is effectively capturing into orbit. New anchorage it is. And the game decides that that's close enough. 10,000. What's 10,000 kilometers here and there? We're refueling there. Okay. We can now afford a ship. We'll stop trading, dock our fleet at a station, and buy a new ship there. Well, if we stop trading while it's in the middle of trading, how will that go? Exotic munitions, by the way. Well, says its orbital radius is 30,000 kilometers. But I don't know anything about the station. It makes super alloy. Oh, it inputs super alloys. Don't know what it's making there, I guess. Okay, exotic munitions though is what we're. But our sell price is 0. It says that's not right. You better not have 0 selling price. How do we still have 112,000 credits if we've got a buy price of 11,000 and we've got 382 tons of these things? I think this is probably a baked in trade mission or something. Well, we sold them, but I didn't think we got that kind of profit. And are we really going to sell for 0 or? I don't know what happened, but it sure seemed like we lost credits there. So I don't know what it did. I'm examining its auto trading here. I know they don't want us to, but that was cutting Earth a bit close. Well, at least we got some money. Alright, we'll stop trading. We're taking exotic matter. We should be going much faster if we can make exotic matter. All ships can be bought in any station. The ships, both civilian and military, are manufactured by different factions. You can find the station your selected fleet is docked at by clicking the middle mouse button. Oh, there's the market. We can see all the buy and sell prices. Okay, but where's the ships? Still says orbiting Earth, by the way. Let me say hail. How about that? I think they meant for me to say hail. Shipyard. Okay, so these are the ships we can get. It seems like we do fusion. So Shenzhen Kingfisher, Blue Dragon module, interplanetary radiator. That's a Japanese name. Looks like we've got some either Chinese or Japanese. Yeah, named after Japanese squid, that. But it looks like we're doing fusion. 1,834 kilonewtons of thrust. 90 gigawatts, which is a lot. Total output is 200 gigawatts. Radiator mass is 5,440 tons. I'm not too sure these fusion things are all they're cracked up to be, but it says 5,440 tons there, but then the dry mass is 669 or 700 tons, and the full mass is 921 tons or 922 tons. Delta V 27,000 meters per second. This Ika has more delta V. At least its radiator seems more reasonable, 300 tons. But what's up with this one? Not particularly great. It's got mass fill rate. Its ISP is 10,000, so, you know. That's not particularly great for fusion. I mean, it's okay for fusion, I suppose. But what's with the radiator mass? This one's got 10,000. This one's got 30,000. The Ika has 30,000, and that's why it gets to 68 kilometers per second. Armor thickness 2 centimeters. It's only 50,000 credits, and it's got 3 times the ISP. I don't know why it's ISP cruise, but this one's much heavier. This one's back to 10,000. So these three are good. High thrust, low ISP. I mean, yeah, these do have less thrust than these do. So this one and this one are the same price, but this one gets 1/3 the thrust in favor of 3 times the ISP. So, but that's because the reactor, well, the reactor is a little bit different, but it's in the same class basically. Still, I'm curious about the radiator when this says mass 4,080 tons, and that's more than our current vehicle mass. What does that mean? Interplanetary carbon sponge. We can buy one. Should we buy a cargo hauler or should we buy one of these corvettes? We've only got, well, now we've got 1,000,000. How do we get 1,000,000? They must have handed it to us, right? We can buy all of them. Can't we? Well, I had discussed the math of how the reactors work and that it is a direct trade-off between thrust and ISP. So it is true. It is true all the way. It doesn't matter what kind of reactor you've got. It's just a fact of life. But yeah, the type of reactor just ends up allowing for more power. Then you have a higher overall limit. And then it also changes your radiation. But okay, which one should we get? I don't know. I like the ones with more ISP. I don't care about going fast, do I? Do I? Well, I like the highest ISP available. High torch. 68,000. I mean, that can get you places quickly, but then the cargo hauler is going to limit us. This is a really big cargo hauler. I don't care. They didn't tell me to buy anything in particular. Let's get the carbon sponge and all this business. Fine. Ship name. Well, I'm just gonna call it Squid. I don't care. Check them out in the Harbor tab. We'll simulate fleet combat. Okay, well that's tutorial 2. I still don't know how to jump from this view into the tactical view, which they'll undoubtedly have. I still don't know about making my way around this deal. Got 1,000,000 credits though. Well, we don't anymore because the tutorial is complete. And we won't have that money, will we? Will we, game? So then there's Commander for Fleet Combat, and then Sandbox Survival Mode.